Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Miyetti Allah announces closure of livestock markets in Enugu. The northern leaders, Livestock and Perishable Goods Market, and Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Macban, Enugu State Chapter, has announced a 2-day closure of livestock and perishable goods markets in the state. To this effect, they will not be open for business on Wednesday and Thursday next week. This was announced at a press briefing jointly addressed by their leaders in Enugu on Saturday. Daily Post reports that this is following the recent security challenges in Enugu State. Briefing this met after the meeting, the leaders of the group said the decision was to enable them embark on a sensitization tour of all livestock and perishable goods markets and every Fulani settlement in Enugu State between Wednesday, August 14 and Thursday, August 15, 2019. They explained that during the sensitization exercise, all livestock and perishable goods markets will be closed down, either in cattle markets, Fulani settlements, or wherever they exist throughout Enugu State, adding that they have constituted a 14-man committee for the program for the purposes of identifying all their members and weed out infiltrators. The Northerners, led by the Southeast Chairman of Macban, Alhaji Gidado Sidiki, and the Sakin Hausawa Enugu State, Alhaji Abubakar Yusuf Sambo, regretted the unfortunate incident that led to the death of Reverend Father Paul Ofu of St. James the Greatest Parish, Ubukwa, in Nkanu East Local Government Area, and enjoined his family and the people of the state in mourning with fortitude. They disclosed their commitment towards the security of the state, saying, "In appreciation of the good gesture which Enugu State has extended to us, we are prepared to join hands with the police, the military, and other security agencies in ensuring maximum security in our neighborhood." The northern leaders therefore expressed their profound appreciation to Enugu State government for the peace that prevails in the state, which has helped us in our business, as well as the peaceful coexistence we have enjoyed over the years. Okay. They are trying to know who is who, because this allegation and this uh, name calling is really becoming too much for them. So they really need to put themselves together. And one thing I would suggest that they would have done, just to, cry to the federal government, so that they will be able to fish out all those people who has been giving them bad names. Because like what I've been saying, if really, the whole thing coming from your side is not really from you, they are not from your people, then you try to tell the government to be able to fight all these people out, to fish them out, so that people stop calling you names and people will stop accusing you of what you never done, since that is what you are claiming. And people that have been saying these things, they still have their own evidence that most of their people are the one involved in these things. Many of the people that have really been involved or that really had encountered with all these criminals, they said, with their language, with their posture, with everything, with their physique and all of that, they are from your people. So this issue of a ruga of a thing that the federal government is just looking for a way. I don't even know their motives. That until when they implement ruga all over the places, that is when this issue between the farmers, the clashes between the farmers and herders will be resolved, which I don't think is the case, because people are committing crime here and they need to be brought to book. Just people that are protesting the other day, you said, anyone that will come out or any group that wants to come out, that the full wrath of the law will be descended on them. And you are seeing people that are doing the otherwise, and you are, looking at the other way around, which is not supposed to be. And one thing that I have noticed since all these incidents, has been happening, most times you see, because they have branches, in every state, this Macban, they have branches and they have their leaders in most all the states that they are really residing. When this issue of maybe Ruga came up or other issue came up, you will see or hear some of their people from other branches, from other states, be making some kind of categorical statements that no, this and this is what we are going to do, this is not what we are going to do, and all of that, making threats. But one thing I want to give to these particular people in Enugu State, I think maybe generally, if I'm not mistaken, most of those ones in that area, they don't usually, align with those other people in other states making all those statements, issuing threats and all of that. They are always trying to be calm. I think maybe the reason why they are always like that is that, because they know where they are. They know where they are residing. They know the people they are residing with. They know their host communities. They know, maybe that is my own opinion. That is the way I feel. They know the Southeast. I'm not trying to praise them. Maybe because, times without number, you have heard Southeast, even their governors, they have made categorical statements. These are the things we want, and there is no going back. They say it loud without pretending, without being diplomatic. So, of course, when you see that your host communities are not taking nonsense from you, of course, you need to behave yourself. And I think these particular people, Macban in Southeast area, especially from Enugu State, they've been coordinating themselves. They've been trying to come out with statements that that means peace. Of course, maybe they have a ulterior motive. Of course, we know that a lot of things are still are happening in Southeast and all of that. But from what I've really taken note of them, they will just come out. They want to work with the government. They want to do this. They want to do that. They are trying to cooperate. But some other people in other regions, other states, all those Magban in other states, they always talk with arrogance. They just talk arrogantly as if there's nobody that can hold them, and which is true. Nobody has really held them, responsible for anything. Even when they make some kind of statement, there was a time they said some farmers or rustlers that they killed their cows, and that was why, and there was a kind of reprisal, and that was why they killed some people, and they said this, and without any kind of remorselessness, without any fear, and the government, the police did not even go after them to go and arrest them. People were like, okay, see these people, they are even acknowledging the fact that they did this, and the police did not do anything. But just ordinary protest, somebody just saying we are going to go on revolution without ammunition, revolution without ammunition. There is one guy, uh I can remember, he's on YouTube. The guy is on YouTube, Frederick, and he works hand in hands with a show warrior together, because he's just always projecting, because that one is just, just talking, say things the way he feels, and as many that really wants to make sure that Nigeria gets to where it's ought to be, he really relates with them. Because during that election time, I could hear him, they conducted an election online, trying to look for the people that are going to present among the young contestants or the candidates then. So the guy always talk about, revolution without ammunition, revolution without ammunition. And the same thing that Omoyele Sowore has been saying, that we're going to do, we are going to revolt, we are going to go on revolution, but without ammunition. But all of a sudden, they just twisted the whole thing. They twisted everything, and they are trying to, charge him for treason. But Falana said, it will be unwise for the government to charge him for, treason, because it will be so happy to invite one of the government officials, even the leaders of today, some of them, that will be his witness, concerning that, because they have done that in the past. But that aside, so what I'm trying to say is that those Magma, they will make some categorical statements. Nobody will go for them. Nobody. They will just like, everybody just. That's when everybody just like, okay, it's like this man, this president is up to something, and people really don't really trust him, and that's why you see that people don't just want to hear anything from them. People always insinuate whatever plan they bring. People they are not even interested. Nobody wants to look into the plan or policy they are bringing. Oh wow, because we have cried over time, we have said a lot of things over time, you never listen to us. So whatever thing you are bringing, they just believe that you have a ulterior motive, and that is why the government, they really need to put themselves together. It's what does it take in the first place to be good? See, Nigerians don't even need much things. Just, little things like this, Nigerians, we appreciate it. And I see no reason why, if really you don't have something in your at the back of your mind that is, I don't know, that people cannot really understand. What is there? Little things like this, Nigerians will appreciate. Not everybody wants to live in a peaceful atmosphere. Little things like this, you will win the hearts of Nigerians. That is Nigerians for you. Listen to little things, they will appreciate you. So why is it difficult to do the right thing? If not that you have some things or you have ulterior motive, do this thing. After all the resources we are talking about, it's not a personal thing. It's not a personal business. If you spend Nigerian money on Nigerian people, or has it become an offense? If you do the right thing, when has it become an offense? When people are saying, okay, the government is not doing the right thing, these are the things that we really want. Okay, is that what you want? At times I will just be wondering. I will just say, okay, if that's what you want, let us do it together so that there will be peace, so that you'll be happy. I don't know whether some people just derive pleasure in seeing other people crying, seeing other people suffering. So let's come back to what this Mieti Allah or Macban people have said, that they want to try to look into all this whole thing, because of the insecurity challenges in that state. So let them look into it. If they are going to find out those people that are behind this, that is what we really want. People that are hiding and using this Fulani Esme as a cover up. Let us know them so that they will be brought to book if the government is not going to do anything. But I think, and I will see, in my opinion, they should just cry to the federal government. Let there be maximum security and fish out those people that are causing these problems. So, guys, I don't know what you think about the closure of the market for 2 days. They have said, made mention of what, is making them to close the market for 2 days. I would like to hear your opinion concerning what they have said. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.